fact that
It was
you
just
can't
a,
don't
it
hit
was
the
just a
girl
Stone Cold
doesn't
Stunner.
really make any sense
Yeah.
because he hit her with the choke
No
slam.
punches.
You know, he put that ass on the concrete, but he didn't actually like make a fist and hit her. So the fact that you're saying don't hit a girl doesn't really apply in this situation. You know what I'm saying? She was treated as an equal, and honestly, all feminists out there should be very happy about this video. Y'all have been fighting for this for apparently hundreds of years. You know, you finally got some fucking equality. Is this not what you've been fighting for? So I really think you should be pretty
Equality.
happy about this situation. This is a
Equality.
perfect example
Stone
of
Cold
some
Stunner.
equality. Like, what do you expect is going to happen to you when you go on someone else's property and start yelling and assaulting them? What the fuck do you think is gonna happen to you? Whether you're a female or a male or a fucking transgender or a fucking dog, it don't matter what you are. You come up on someone's property and you assault them,
Ooh.
you might get fucked
My
up.
dog's getting
That's
killed
how
today.
the world works. So anyways, let's go ahead and wrap this
He's
up.
getting
The
put
main
down.
thing that really bothered me about this
No,
situation.
I'm talking like my actual dog.
Bro, what?
Like he
Smash,
got out the
smash
other
your
day.
pass, 10 mojo.
Probably pass because I really don't like her. But like
What?
my dog is actually getting killed. Okay.
But who?
My mom, they're putting my dog down.
Bro, put that on. Right? They really are?
Yeah, I'm God.
They're putting. Why?
Cause my man he knocked over a board in our neighbor's yard, jumped over it. He jumped over our gate, which is almost taller than me. And he said, start putting in the work.
As you can see, she's clearly fucking hilarious. There could be no other reason
Oh my
to
God,
might
stop
be interested
me.
in her content. I've said it before, but if you're an attractive female in 2017,
Niggas.
you basically live
Oh,
life
recruit mode.
difficulty, right? I'm
I mean,
here
recruit
playing on
difficulty.
veteran
I'll put that on my story.
here on Recruit
That's if you are living life on recruit
anything you
difficult.
want on the internet, and you're gonna have some sad motherfuckers out there supporting it. It really doesn't matter. No talent is required. Now, if you happen to be kind of ugly like myself, you better hope you're funny or something, because you're playing on a whole different difficulty than someone like me.
You playing on veteran.
Anyways, I'm not here to talk about all of that. It's not
Let's just be
necessarily
100.
important to the video. I just want everyone to get
Who?
an idea of who exactly Tana
Voice.
is. But recently, she was involved in some drama
Yeah,
with Ido.
they're
so
not
that found to
veteran,
be quite
real
hilarious.
life.
Now, I'm not a news channel, alright?
Yeah, what's it called? What's it? This is one on Block
Real
BO2.
life with only a couple bullets.
The situation itself,
Yeah.
Oh
but I
yeah,
will give
no,
you a quick
BO3.
rundown just in
It was
case you have
like
no fucking idea
the
of what is
hardest
going on. It all kinda
difficulty
started
Yeah.
back
they've
in
ever made.
December
One
when
bullet
Tana
and you're dead.
seemed to have
God,
discovered
you better be up
Ido's
here.
YouTube channel
Just
for the first
leaving.
time, and let's just say she wasn't
I'm just going you're not speedrunning it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's one thing. That game mode had a lot of blood and it was very
trying
cold.
to take some sort of moral high ground over someone while at the exact same time telling that same person to kill themselves. What we can gather from that tweet is that Tana here seems to have a problem with iDub saying the N-word in some of his videos, which that's understandable, I guess, right? Now, if we fast forward a little bit, recently she was hosting
Bro, I don't
some
care
sort
about
of
anyone saying the N-word. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Yeah. You know Jake Elam said it. I really just don't care.
And he said this.
Like, you ain't gonna box anyone over it. I mean, that's not even nice to do.
Yeah. Unless you're saying hard
Unless
ER
they're being,
and trying to be
unless they're
derogatory
calling you
with it.
straight up.
Say cheese or whatever, right? And you say cheese, you whatever.
Honestly, then I might not even care. But
Not if I'm with my niggas.
I might,
You know,
like, if I'm having, like, beef with them, you could bet I might be throwing hands with you. Just because.
It's like, like, if I'm a beef with you, I want a reason to fight you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, how are you okay with being racist? How are you okay with scaring the shit
Racist.
out of me like that? How is that content? Why are you so in a chat? You bought a ticket to my show just to fucking terrify me.
She also made a
Terrifying.
25-minute YouTube video titled
The N-word.
And that's pretty much it. As far as iDubbbz' response, I don't really think he gives a fuck. He hasn't really addressed it at all. He's just kind of joked about it. He might do a content cop on her. I don't know.
No, he did.
We'll have to see.
And
If
gave
he
her
does,
channel a
there's
daggy. Did how you
plenty
do.
of material, as I'm about to show you in this video. You're pretty much all caught up on the situation.
Content
Anyone
cops
who is a
equal
fan of
death.
his videos,
Unless you do tech. If you tech it, good God. There's only
If you can tank it and like
Yeah.
still be living,
only 2 people have done
what
that.
happened to Leafy? You and Sue?
Only 2 people have tanked it.
Who?
Rescom and Drama Alert.
So that's kind of where I come in.
No, Drama only went downhill. It was only scarce. I'm keep it real. And then
They're
then
back
Drama
now.
Alert- and then, yeah, King came back.
Yeah. He had to go in the have a time chamber and think about his actions. And Rescom, I don't even know how
Yeah,
Rescom
they're
made
not
it. He somehow
Because
is
he was relevant. I'm gonna keep it real too. He was relevant and staying relevant.
Let me just start off with this stupidity.
Leafy said, nah, yeah. I know. Bye-bye.
Because at one point it was said to their ancestors as slaves, and they say it because it's like, I can say it now, I'm free now, and I hate when people say that, like, oh, like, slavery is dead, slavery is blah, blah, blah. There are still people that were once slaves that are still alive, that still walk in this country. They're human beings. You can Google it, they're 90 or something, but I mean, 90 years ago, that person was a slave to a white person.
So, Miss Tana here seems to be under the impression that there are still slaves alive today in the United States. I mean, she did say we can check on Google to verify this. Now, I certainly didn't know this information myself, so let's go ahead and just check this out real quick. A quick Google search will tell you that slavery was abolished in 1865. So, you know, if we just do some quick math here, we're in the year 2017, subtract 1865 from that, that will give you 152 years. So any living slaves right now in the United States would have to at least be minimum 152 years old. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this shit just ain't adding up, because I certainly don't know any 152-year-old people. Maybe you do. I mean, Miss Tana here must know some 152-year-old slaves that were around or something. I must be missing.
Actually, let me crack my back. Let's debug the Birdman real quick. Let's hit the content cap. Hit that music. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, I got it. Let me see it. Wait a second. I'm gonna debunk him so I can get that intro rolling. Alright, let's get it rolling. Got my back. Oh. You can't believe it, I get more ass than a toilet seat.
What video are you watching?
Alright. Now I'm about to debunk Birdman real quick. That's how to just, do my intro. Alright guys. Alright, it's Switz here. And Birdman said slavery was abolished in 1865, huh? Well, I have a thing called Google too. And I'm gonna show him that sadly it wasn't fully abolished. till 50 to 100 years later. Alright. This one's already nice and cool. You camp real quick. Alright. So you gotta go do, you know, your Google search. And you go, when did slavery seven well slavery. Okay, so he said slavery ended and about 1865, but Tana Mojo was referencing the N-word. Alright, the N-word did stop being very, very derogatory until the end of segregation. And guess what? Segregation and slavery ending, there's a big difference between that. Because segregation didn't end until 1964, if you want to be exact. Which means, using the math he used, yeah, and that's what you get for trying to build that on me. I want to know how many more mats left. Feels bad, man, doesn't it? Drop down? Well, your friend has some mats. Give him some more shield. Oh, you're not gonna drop down? Boom, 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 boom. Come with me. Yeah, this last one? Yeah, this last one? Don't forget you at the high ground, boy. Got him.
Oh my god, I hate this lag.
What game you playing?
Fortnite. My internet just doesn't want to get good.
That's how you destroy a squad that feels like the need to build by you every moment. Fucking bosses.
Who's even sniping at me?
And I get more aid than the toilet seat. 1 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I made a bad mean last night in the D. Smoked so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat. So, Birdman, as I said, that thing that you said has just been debunked. I'm sorry, you're on false claim, and I hope you kill yourself. But I still don't watch this video. Where's it at?
In Greek show type of event, and iDubbbz showed up to this event. Terrible for Tana here, and let me just kind of explain. States would have to at least be minimum 152 uneducated. Google must be lying as well. I don't know what she was looking at on Google, because when I go to Google, that's not what it says. So I don't know. I'm clearly just not as intelligent as Tana Mojo. I guess that's all it is. Anyways, I think it's time to move on to the final topic of the video, alright? The hypocrisy, alright? This is the main topic for the video. The main reason for the video, everything that I've given you up until now, was just to supplement this part of the video. I think this really just highlights how much of a fucking retard this Tana Mojo person really is. Imagine this, alright? Imagine you had a human being who sat on Twitter criticizing other people for using the N-word, who sat there and called other people racist for their actions, who uploaded entire YouTube videos dedicated to the N-word and how terrible it is and how nobody should use it. And now, imagine this same human being that's doing all that actually uses the word themselves. Imagine that this same human being doing all that actually goes around making racist tweets themselves. Like, that would be fucking ridiculous, right? There's no way anyone could be that stupid. See, that's where you're wrong. You're thinking about normal, intelligent human beings that have common sense, but you see, that's not what we're dealing with here. We're dealing with the person who thinks someone that was alive in 1865 could still be alive in 2017. So, in other words, a fucking moron.
Say N-word. Like, I'm not gonna say it. It's not how I am. You know, it was so hard.
Run that back.
2017. So, in other words, a fucking moron.
Say N-word. Like, I'm not gonna say it. That's not how I am. You know, you was freaking nigger, right? It was so hard for me. Like, I can imagine how hard it is for African Americans that have to deal with fucking racism like this on a daily fucking basis. Like, you fucking nigger. I know so many people are gonna be like, well, black people can say it so freely.
I ain't gonna do
say it so freely. I'm white. That's not the way it works.
Do what about
I ain't gonna do it.
Sorry that I'm so emotional.
Do what about
I ain't gonna do it. Do what about it. Do what
about
Do it.
Do what about
Any one of my African American followers,
What?
people that subscribe to me,
He just said
ever feel
that was
anything
basically a do it for your mind moment.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it,
Yeah.
nigga. Do it for the
So
vine.
yeah, I think we can go ahead and wrap this video up. I
She
don't
should have
think
been said
any
nigger.
further explanation is needed, but what I don't understand is this, right?
She did it for the
knows
vine.
that these clips are
She
out
capped
there.
for the
She
vine,
knows that
honestly.
these tweets are out there. She knows what she said in the past. So, knowing all of that information, how could you set yourself up like this to look like such a complete idiot? I don't get it, man. Did you think no one would be able to find these old videos and tweets? Did you think no one would look? Like, I don't understand how you could just set yourself up for failure like this. It just doesn't make any sense, man. Like, the only explanation that I can come up with is that you're truly just stupid. Like, that's all it is. Oh, and one final thing, just as a little cherry on top, alright, let me just throw this in the video as well. The VIP tickets to this fucking event, meet and greet, whatever the fuck it is, I don't know, they cost $200, okay? Just let that soak into your mind for a second. Imagine paying $200 fucking to go take a picture with this girl, alright? No comment. Before I just get pissed off. No comment on that. That's it for the video. All the sources for everything I use in this
I'll bet
video,
$200
link
to clap.
in the description if you want to go check it out. Thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed. Subscribe.
I don't even like
If
it.
you're not
I don't like
already,
her personality,
follow me on Twitter,
but
links in the description
I like
down
that face.
below. Other than that, have a
And
good
I'm not
day,
gay, so you
and
know.
peace out.
I like that other thing too. Bro, I love his outro. I'm gonna look at.
Stephen Curry.
Yeah. I'm tired of these females lying.
I'm about to go beat. If I lose this game, I don't know exactly what I'm doing.
Bro.
Episode number 10.
Actually, I'll take my shower.
If you follow
I already took my shower, so I am beat before I go to sleep.
admitted she made up a rape that got 2 football players kicked out of school
I
to
can't take a
pick up
shower.
a guy. And
I
this
got doo-doo.
full
But I mean,
picture of the girl, of the criminal, I should say,
do the
because yes,
AB
this
combo.
is a crime, by the
AB?
way. So
No
basically,
ABC?
without actually going into the article
ABC.
just yet, based off the headline, it seems that this girl
That's too
lied
expensive.
and said 2 dudes, not
I can
one,
get in
by the
trouble
way,
for
2
that.
dudes raped her and then got them expelled from the school, probably in some sort of criminal charges, and all of that was in order to pick up a guy. Like, I'm not
Ooh,
even sure
him
what that means. There's no correlation here. Where's the fucking correlation? How does you saying that some dude raped you help you pick up guys? Like, I don't get that. First of all, it's
Watch me hit my shots.
here, actually. First of
This
all,
dude right here, he's
you're
dead.
a female, so you don't gotta pick up guys.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take my head off. Let me stop. Let me stop.
As a female,
Be careful, Swiss. Be
you went
careful.
up to a dude and you were like, "Hey, you trying to get up in these walls or what?" It's not like the dude's gonna say no thanks. Like, I'm gonna have to pass on that. Unless you're like an absolute fucking wildebeest.
Oh,
then maybe
oh,
they would
oh.
pass. And even
Oh,
then,
oh.
probably like 30 to 40% of dudes still wouldn't give a fuck. They still don't care. I'm serious. These fools are grimy out here, alright? They down for any sort of walls. It don't matter.
Any
As long as
sort
you
of-
know you got like 2 legs and you're still breathing, hey, that's good, basically.
2
now,
legs.
In this specific scenario,
Nah, something
in
like,
this
they not
picture, you
breathing.
guys can
Get
all
outta
see
here.
it. She alright, you know, she ain't some
Yeah.
ugly fucking wildebeest or anything. I can't tell if we're getting MySpace angled here or not. Like, she does seem like a possible suspect for potential humpback whale status, you know, a little beluga whale action going on. I'm not sure, you know, I can't really tell from this picture. I need to see a full body picture to continue my investigation, but if she isn't right now, she probably will be in like 5 to 10 years, you know, she kind of has that look. She looked like she might be approaching beluga whale status in the future. But regardless, judging from this picture right now, I don't really understand why all of that was necessary. Like, why was it necessary to make up all these lies in order to pick up guys? Like, this really doesn't make any fucking sense to me. So maybe we will find some answers in the article. So let's go ahead and see what happened. In this instance, a teen claimed she was repeatedly raped by 2 Sacred Heart University players in a tiny basement bathroom while the party raged on. This is like the most fucking stereotypical story I've ever heard in my life. But months after the players were dismissed from the team, stripped of their scholarships, and had withdrawn from the school, 18-year-old
I'm dead because I'm missing shots.
confessed she had made
Talking to me?
rape allegations up to gain the sympathy of a prospective boyfriend, police said. Let me make sure I'm understanding this correctly. She basically just said, yeah, hey, these 2 dudes raped me in order to gain sympathy from some other guy who she wasn't even with at the time, a prospective boyfriend, aka like he was a prospect, aka like she wanted him, so she went up to him and said, hey man, those 2 dudes over there raped me, like, will you be my boyfriend now?
What? That's actually a shot I ain't gonna play. That's a big boy play.
That's some Mike Guy stuff. Know the fight 1,000 steps ahead.
No, that's we're all the Z fighters and we're watching Yamcha in the no, we're Gohan. We're Kid Gohan and we're watching Yamcha and the Cyberman fight and we just can't keep up.
Yeah. We just don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Stated that she believed when the other male student heard the allegation, it would make him angry and sympathetic to her. Alright, man, what the fuck am I reading? First of all, how is that the first thing that came to mind? Like, are you fucking insane?
I'm fighting a
the
builder
first thing that comes to your mind is to create a fake rape story and ruin two other people's lives that haven't done shit. You just want to ruin their lives for no reason, just so you could potentially get a boyfriend. Not even, like, did she get the boyfriend? Like, can I get an update on the story? Did she get him? Yes or no? Probably no. Probably once he saw this story, he realized she was fucking insane. But can we at least get an update if she got the boyfriend or not? I'd love to know. What was the fucking point of doing all, like, you didn't gotta do all that. It would have been very easy for you to go get this new potential boyfriend. Like, you didn't have to make up this whole fucking story and all that shit just so you could talk to this fool. Like, I'm sure if you just came and talked to him like a normal person, he would have been just fine. Like, you didn't have to come up with this fucking story. On October 15th, police were dispatched to St. Vincent's Medical Center for a sexual assault complaint. Police said Jovino told them she had attended a Sacred Heart football club party the night before at a house at Lakeside Drive here. Police said the girl claimed the two
It's the Birdman. It's not Birdman.
in the basement of the house. I don't want to be in here. I don't want to do anything. My friends are waiting for me outside. Let me go outside. Police said she claimed she told them. This is like the most fucking stereotypical story. She probably copied this from a fucking movie or TV show or something. Police said Jovino told them they held her down and each took a turn sexually assaulting her. Alright, she going into the fucking details apparently. Police said both men admitted having sex with Jovino in the bathroom, but said it was consensual. Wait a fucking minute. Whoa, hold up, wait a minute. I had it all wrong. Oh my god. I was under the impression that she just like picked two random dudes and said, yeah, like these two dudes raped me. That's not what happened here. She actually did have sex with these two dudes in the basement bathroom. Wait a fucking minute. Hold up. So you're telling me she went to the basement bathroom to go ahead and get that double meat special, alright? She went down to the basement and ordered an extra large meat lover's pizza with some extra sausage on top, alright? She went down for the double dick special, okay? In the basement. She was down for it. She was 100%. Oh my god. This just changed it up. I'm tired of these hoes lying, alright? Bitch, you just a goddamn hoe. That's all it is. There ain't no sexual assault. Nothing's going on here. Literally down into the basement and let the football team go to town. They're probably more than two dudes. They should probably let the whole team.
Bro.
Oh, fuck. Now I'm fucking mad, dude. I thought she was like making this whole story up. It turns out she's just a goddamn whore. Let me catch my daughter in the basement. Hell no. If I have a daughter, she's being homeschooled. That's without a doubt, 100%. She's sitting in a room. She'd be lucky if I let her out the goddamn room. Anyways, let's go back to the story. Both students agreed to withdraw from the university after they were stripped of their scholarships and as they were about to go before a disciplinary hearing. Kodo later questioned Jovino again after other students told them it appeared Jovino had gone willingly into the bathroom with the men. One student said he had overheard Jovino telling the men she wanted to have sex with them. As I fucking said earlier, that's all you gotta do. Ain't no dude gonna say no. I literally just fucking said it. Just go up to them and say, hey, you trying to get up in these walls? The dudes are gonna say, well, yes, as a matter of fact, we would like to get up in those walls. Would you like to join us down in the basement? And there you fucking go. This story just took a complete new direction, man. I thought this whole thing was fake, but in reality, this all actually happened. The only thing that was a lie was that she said it was sexual assault when it was not. Was she just a goddamn hoe? That's all it was. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I'm feeling pretty good about it so far. Let's go ahead and see how the story ended, of course. I'd like to see what happened to her as a result of this crime she committed, and I'd also like to compare it to what happened to the two gentlemen, the two innocent, loyal, upstanding citizens of America that did nothing wrong. I would love to know what happened to them. And then we also need to know what happened to this fucking disgusting criminal here. So let's go ahead and see. One of the students has now been allowed readmission to the school, but without his scholarship, and he is no longer on the football team. So that's one of the dudes. What happened to the other fucking dude? Who knows? They don't even talk about him. As far as this dude is concerned, he no longer has a scholarship, so he now has to pay thousands of dollars. And I mean, if he had a football scholarship, he was probably good in order to get a scholarship. So he no longer even gets to play football, and he has to pay for his own school, all because this girl lied. And I don't even know what the fuck happened to the other dude. So let's go ahead and see what the girl's punishment was. On Wednesday, Jovino of South Setauket, New York, was charged with second-degree false reporting of an incident and tampering with or fabricating physical evidence. The tampering charge is a felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison. For all that, she ruined 2 people's lives who did absolutely nothing, and she gets some retarded charge of false reporting, which is nothing, and a felony charge of tampering, which is punishable by up to 5 years, which she will probably not get the entire 5 years. She might not get any at all, you know, she might just pay a fucking fine, be on probation, good to go. It's as if nothing happened. Meanwhile, if the truth had never came out, those 2 dudes would have got fucked, alright? They definitely wouldn't have got no up to 5 years in prison, some minor bullshit. They would have been getting their ass pounded in prison for like the next 20 years. Yet all she gets is just like a little, tampering charge, no big deal, you know, here's your up to 5 years, like, but, you know, you're a girl, so, you know, maybe we'll just give you, like, 6 months, you know, you pay a little fine, year probation, you'll be alright, you know, no big deal. Where is the equality, alright? As a proud supporter of feminism, I believe there needs to be an equal punishment for the girl in this scenario. She needs to get the exact same punishment that the 2 dudes would have gotten had they been convicted of this. She needs to get that. Whatever the fuck that is, 10 years in prison, 20 years, whatever the fuck it is, probably some serious shit. That's what she needs to get for lying about it. That's the only fair thing to do in this situation. Alright, I was just about to do the outro, and I was just looking at some other articles to see what else people were saying, and we have some new information. It's actually even worse than we originally thought. Alright, so from that first article, it kind of seemed to me that she confessed, like she came clean, like, yeah, you know what, that didn't really happen, I made it up, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the impression I was kind of getting from there. But according to this new evidence, as you can see on the screen, the teen was caught lying about the rape to get sympathy from her prospective boyfriend after sex were found on her cell phone. Alright, so apparently they found messages on her phone that proved she was lying. So she never, like, just came out like, oh, you know what, I feel bad about lying. Here, I'm gonna come clean to the police. No. That's not what fucking happened here. She got caught. That makes it even fucking worse. I don't think she was ever gonna come clean. Like, she was just gonna let those 2 dudes have their fucking lives ruined, and she didn't give a fuck. But she happened to get caught with messages on her phone, and then the police found out she was fucking lying. That adds a whole nother level. Like, I thought she fucking came clean. This bitch is actually fucking crazy. And now finally, to top it all off, this other article does have almost a full body picture of her, as you can see on the screen now. It seems that my prediction was correct. You know, she's not quite at the humpback whale status yet, but, you know, you can tell, like, she will be there in the next, like, 5 to 10 years. She's on that path. I can promise you that with a 99% guarantee. You can already see signs of it. So anyways, thank you guys all for watching. That is it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Of course, let me just put a little disclaimer.
I gotta go fight.
Well, obviously,
okay, no video. Okay, let's go. Wait. There's niggas.
I'm tired
They ain't coming
of
out.
these females lying. Episode number 11. Alright, so I've put a lot of consideration into how to approach this video because it really is just such a perfect video for the series that I just have to include it, right? But it would be a crime against humanity if I didn't make this video. There has never before been a more perfect topic for this series. I owe it to society. I owe it to all of you to make this video. But because of what we're dealing with here, I really have to choose my words and my pictures and my evidence very carefully. Alright, we're treading on dangerous waters here, so you might be very confused right now, or maybe you're not confused because the thumbnail that I chose for this video is actually very relevant to the video topic itself. So if you do recognize that thumbnail, or at least the thumbnail format, you know, maybe you recognize any of these various different thumbnails, you'll notice they all look kind of similar, then I think that you might have a general idea of where we're going to be headed with this video. Or if you follow me on Twitter, recently I've given you guys a little bit of a hint of where we might be headed with this video. So with that being said, let me just put this general disclaimer out there before we even get into it. I will not be providing any links to the videos in question. I will not be providing any links to any of the evidence in question.
That's my fault.
I'm putting countless hours of stressful research into this topic to find out as much information and as many details as I could, and all I can say to you is that let's just say there is a lot of information available on this topic, and I don't know, but I would assume that the comments section will be very happy to help you in finding this information. If you are having any trouble, just direct yourself to the comments, and I'm sure there are people in there who will answer your questions. That's all I'm going to say. Just myself personally, I can't really put it all out there like that in the video. So with that out of the way, if you haven't added it up by now, alright, if your calculator is broken, these are indeed porn thumbnails, okay? Now, I can't really say too much else other than that because I'm not really sure what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say, but I will share with you guys a very interesting economic fact here, okay? You ready? Just listen closely. Did you know that the gross domestic product, or GDP, of the United States is $16.77 trillion? I find GDP to be a very interesting topic, and I'm sure you guys would most definitely find GDP to be very interesting as well. So I definitely recommend you spend some time researching the GDP. So anyways, moving on from that, now that we've established all of the details and the disclaimers, let us proceed with the video itself. Now, I don't know who the fuck found all of this information, so I can't really like give you credit or whatever, but salute to all the internet detectives out there figuring this shit out. You are true heroes out there doing the Lord's work. Alright, we all appreciate you.
Not all heroes wear
capes.
capes.
I'm gonna show you two different pictures, and I just want to see if you guys notice anything about the pictures. I think after the first example, you guys will easily see where the rest of this video is headed. So let's just get started. Alright, so this is picture number 1. You might have seen this picture before, and if you have, you know where we're headed in this video, but if you haven't, as you can see here, it's just a lovely picture of a girl and her boyfriend. As you can see, they're both smiling, very happy together. The boyfriend seems to be in like the army or something, and he's just taking a pic with his girlfriend. You know, very inspirational, happy, great picture. Always gotta show respect for the troops. Now, moving on, I want you guys to take a look here at picture number 2. At first glance, you might just think it's another one of these pictures of these females sitting on this very familiar bed, but I want you to look closely at this image, and maybe do you think that this female stands out to you a little bit here? You know what? Let me just help you out here. Here is a side-by-side comparison of the two pictures. So, as you may or may not have noticed by now, they are the same fucking person, okay? So, I think we all know the direction this video is headed down. It's all adding up. Finally, it's all making sense, and I'm tired of these females lying, man. Look at this shit right here. She didn't even change her outfit, bro. Look at it. She's literally wearing the exact same clothes. I cannot make this shit up. All right, let's just stop. Okay, hold on. I'm getting a little excited here. Let me calm down. Let's stop for a second and break down exactly what we are witnessing here today. Let me just paint a little picture for you. Here's the scenario. This lady right here went to go visit her boyfriend, who is probably like going overseas for a while or something, so she won't see him for like 6 months or whatever. So, you know, they're just trying to spend their last moments together, very happy. They're taking pictures, they're happy, they're both having a great time. And then she literally says, okay, goodbye, I'm gonna go. You know, she walks off, and 1 hour later, she is now getting piped down in a hotel room on video. On fucking video, all right, on video. And she was freaky with it too, believe me. Let me just assure you, I did watch the video for research and scientific purposes, of course, so I could make this video, but she was down for it all. Let me just say, she was a goddamn professional, all right? I can only salute her talents in the field. But meanwhile, while she's over here on camera getting the meat, the dude is over there just chilling like on the military base. He got no idea what's going on. He probably got like a picture frame of her by his bed. He looks at her every night before he goes to sleep. I can't wait to see my lovely girlfriend again. You know, he just can't wait. Meanwhile, she over here getting piped down, and we all seen it. That ain't your girl no more, bro. That's our girl now, right?
That's our girl.
Officially ours. Oh,
These are.
hold up. I almost forgot. We're not done yet. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, I now present to you picture number 3. Unfortunately, that is the same girl, and she is in a different video. This is a second video. I can assure you, they are 2 different videos. I watched them both to make sure she did indeed go back for round 2. Alright, 1 sausage was not enough. Alright, she had to go back for seconds. She had to go get dicked down a second time. These hoes are unbelievable, man. I'm lost for words. Like, what else can I fucking say right now? You just see what is happening here before our very own eyes. This is why you gotta just be gay, dude. Like, you know, I always make these funny tweets and stuff about it, but after seeing stuff like this, like, you know, it doesn't sound like a bad idea, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, dude. Like, these hoes just ain't loyal, man. She went out there for a double cheeseburger, alright? The first patty wasn't enough. She had to go get a second one. She got the double dick sandwich. 1 meat was not good enough. She had to get 2. Now, you guys might be thinking, well, you know what, Birdman? That's just one person, right? There's one person out of the fucking, like, I don't know, 400 videos that they've done or whatever there are. That's not so bad, you know? That's not a bad percentage. Well, see, that's where you're wrong, because that was just example number 1. We're just getting started. Oh, that's right. We ain't done yet. I now present to you example number 2. Here we have a picture of this girl and her boyfriend together. So this is like some sorority event or whatever. She even put a little smiley face on there. She's very happy about going to this with her very loyal boyfriend. Or he's loyal. We appreciate him, okay? One of the comments on the picture even says, good-looking couple, with 2 thumbs up, fam. 2 thumbs up. 2 people like that comment about the good-looking couple, but in reality, they just have no idea what's going on. They're being bamboozled. She's got them all fooled. They have no idea what's going on here. They don't know the truth, but I know the truth, alright? And I now present to you picture number 2. As you can see here, another one of these hoes has been exposed. At least the truth, but I know the truth, alright? And I now present to you picture number 2. As you can see here, another one of these hoes has been exposed. At least she isn't wearing the exact same outfit. You know, her hair's a little different. She tried to disguise herself a little bit, but after countless hours of examination and watching the video and just zooming in, look at the next pop-up, I can confirm that this is a match. And I just gotta wonder to myself, right, like, what the fuck are these females thinking? Like, surely they know that this shit is gonna be on the internet and that people watch this and people are gonna find out. Like, do they just not give a fuck? Like, they're just like, fuck it, whatever. Who cares? I mean, my asshole's literally gonna be out on camera for the entire world to see, but shit. On the other hand, right, as someone who doesn't know you, like, I'm not your boyfriend, I don't fucking know you, you know, you're not my family or anything like that, I have nothing to do with you, I will say, I appreciate your sacrifice, alright? We all appreciate your hard work. I don't think your boyfriend appreciates it. I don't think your father, well, you probably don't really know your father, or you probably wouldn't be doing shit like this, I would say. But all of the other men out there who are not related to you and have nothing to do with you, we appreciate your hard work. Thank you for making this sacrifice, but I just gotta question what you're doing, man. It really doesn't add up. But anyways, moving on to example number 3, our last and final example. I saved the best for last, you could say, or actually, in this case, I would say I saved the worst for last. So, as you can see here, we have ourselves a wedding picture. Yes, you heard me correctly. Your eyes are not deceiving you. This is a wedding picture. Just look at how happy she is. She's smiling. She's so happy to be married, right? How can you sit there smiling like that, just knowing that you are a goddamn hoe, man? These females are brutal, vicious, absolutely savage wildebeests out here.
Wildebeest.
No remorse for human life. They don't give a fuck.
I'm jumping in here with you. I can jump in here with you.
So, as you can see here, we have this very same woman once again, and she's still smiling, but this time she's smiling for a different reason. She's smiling because she's seen the dick print, alright? The cameraman's pants were unzipped a little bit. She's seen the meat hanging out, you know, she just smiling. She knows she's about to get a taste of that sausage, you know, extra barbecue sauce, may I add, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Now that being said, I want to point out one more thing.
Oh, okay.
I actually want to see if you guys notice it first, so I'll give you a second. Everyone please just examine this picture very closely and just see if you notice anything significant. Wedding ring, to look at it. Alright, time's up. Do you see it? Do you happen to see
wedding ring?
What I'm seeing right now? She's still wearing her wedding ring! It's on her finger! Nah, man, I'm fucking dead. I am deceased. I have lost the will to survive on this earth. I don't even have the words in me to describe. She couldn't even take off the ring. She couldn't even take it off. What else do I need to say? The evidence speaks for itself. The video speaks for itself. Now, that was the last example I had. I'm sure, given enough research...
Another one?
Episode...
I already watched that one. I feel like these women wanna fight me. Ah!
Before we even get into it, I don't ever ask for likes at the beginning of videos, but I feel like this video might get some dislikes from all the feminists out there and the Gabby supporters, because I'm about to say some real shit that I know people are not ready to hear. So if you could drop
I'm ready,
a like on the
right
video right now to Call of Duty Athlete on some real shit, it would be much appreciated. So anyways, I'm sure
Stop
most
saying
of you
Call of
guys
Duty
know
Athlete.
about the situation by now. It's all over Twitter, YouTube, everything, right? I'm sure you've heard of it, but just in case, I will try to summarize exactly what happened as quick as I can. So basically, Rice Gum and the Gabby Show were at this YouTuber's birthday party. There was a whole bunch of YouTubers there and stuff, and Gabby went up to him and started recording him to post on her Snapchat, as you can see here.
Hey, Rice Gum, I just challenged you to a live battle on Snapchat. Would you do it? Live rap battle. Why wouldn't you do it?
I don't want to do it.
Alright, so Rice doesn't have a silk trainer today. It's fine. I think we can still battle. I think we're good. No? You don't want to do it?
So pretty much she wanted to rap battle him or whatever, and he wasn't down. Also, I should note that they have both dropped diss tracks on each other in the past. They had some previous drama, so I guess that's why she was trying to bring that whole diss track thing up again. But that clip right there that you just saw was what started this whole thing. So after that, we find out that he didn't want her to be recording him in the first place, and that he actually specifically asked her not to record him and not to post the videos on Snapchat, and she ignored that request and kept on recording him and posting the videos. So now this is where we don't really know what happened. There's no video evidence of what actually went down. All we have is both of their stories and
How to get bloomed? How to get bloomed?
the other people who were at the
I just got bloomed. I hate this
But
game.
here are the allegations
My pickles, I hate it.
of what happened.